The universe is not something you are inside of. It is something you are. For over a century, the greatest minds in modern physics have been searching for a single elegant equation that can explain everything. A formula that can unify gravity, electromagnetism, the strong nuclear force, and the weak nuclear force into one grand cohesive truth. Albert Einstein spent the final 30 years of his life chasing this beautiful dream. He called it the theory of everything. Yet 5,000 years before Einstein was born, a group of ancient thinkers sitting in the quiet forests of India had already discovered this unified field. They did not write it as an equation. They spoke it as a realization. They called it Brahman. In the vast landscape of the Upanishads, Brahman is the ultimate concept. It is not described as a person sitting on a cloud, nor is it a deity demanding your worship. Brahman is simply the single, infinite, unchanging reality that underlies all of existence. The Mandukya Upanishad declares, all of this is indeed Brahman. The Brihadaranyaka Upanishad takes it further. Aham Brahmasmi. I am Brahman. The Chandogya Upanishad seals it with Tattvamasi, that thou art. These three great declarations are the logical conclusion of the entire Vedic inquiry. Every single step of our journey has been leading to this very point. Every force we explored was just a different face of this one truth. Dark energy, the singularity, quantum observation, thermodynamics, nuclear fusion, bioelectricity, fluid dynamics, atmospheric turbulence, solar stability, dark matter, primordial vibration, and consciousness itself. All of them are threads of a single fabric. The ancient text reads like the grand conclusion of the greatest physics paper ever written.
Sarvam hetad brahma, ayam atma brahma, soyam atma chatushpat.
All of this visible and invisible universe is indeed Brahman. This underlying core of self is Brahman. This very consciousness operates across four distinct quarters of reality. When we look at Brahman through the window of modern physics, we see the reflection of Einstein's dream. Today, quantum field theory shows us that what we think of as separate particles are actually just disturbances in underlying fields. Just as electricity and magnetism were once thought to be completely separate forces, until James Clerk Maxwell unified them into electromagnetism, physics is now searching for the final, absolute unification. The Upanishads invite us to consider that Brahman is this ultimate unified field, the one pristine reality that appears as the many. This oneness is beautifully illustrated by the holographic principle. Proposed by physicist Gerard 't Hooft and expanded by Leonard Susskind. The principle suggests that all the information in a three-dimensional volume of space is completely encoded on its two-dimensional boundary surface. The universe is a hologram. In a physical hologram, if you cut the film into tiny fragments, you do not get fragmented pieces of the picture. Every single tiny piece still contains the entire whole image. This mirrors the famous Vedic peace invocation, Purnamada Purnamidam. This is full, that is full. From fullness comes fullness. When fullness is taken from fullness, fullness still remains. The Upanishads are suggesting that Brahman is fully present in every point, every atom, and every single moment. This realization is the foundation of Advaita Vedanta, the philosophy of non-duality synthesized by Adi Shankaracharya in the 8th century. It states that the apparent multiplicity of the universe, billions of galaxies, trillions of stars, millions of separate minds, is an illusion of perspective. It is like waves on an ocean. Each wave has a different height, a different speed, a different name, but each wave is made of the exact same water. You are not a separate wave that the ocean accidentally produced. You are the ocean waving. The separation between the self and the universe is not a fact. It is simply a viewpoint. We see this wholeness operating through the mystery of quantum entanglement. When two subatomic particles interact, they become permanently entangled. Separate them by the entire width of a galaxy and measure the state of one. Its partner instantly changes its state in response. Einstein was deeply unsettled by this. He called it spooky action at a distance. But it is real. The universe is not a collection of lonely, separate objects. It is a single, interconnected organism. The separation is the illusion. The connection is the fundamental truth. This brings us back to the question we asked at the very beginning. In episode 1, the Nasadiya Sukt asked, what existed before existence? The answer is Brahman, not a physical thing waiting in the dark, but the pure awareness itself, the cosmic witness we identified as Purush in our last episode. This awareness was never created and can never be destroyed. It has no beginning because it is prior to time. It has no location because it is prior to space. Physics calls the baseline of reality the ground state, the zero-point energy field that permeates empty space even in a perfect vacuum. The Upanishads call it Brahman. They are pointing at the exact same reality from two different directions across 5,000 years of time. Let us pull every thread of our journey together into one magnificent tapestry. Dark energy, the restless nature of Brahman's infinite potential. The singularity, the moment Brahman concentrates that potential. Quantum observation, Brahman collapsing possibility into specific experience. Thermodynamics, Brahman's law of cosmic rhythm. Nuclear fusion, Brahman's fire of becoming. Bioelectricity, Brahman's signal moving through matter. Fluid dynamics, Brahman's flow through space-time. Atmospheric turbulence, Brahman's mechanism of creative renewal. Solar stability, Brahman's sustaining balance. Dark matter, Brahman's invisible hand holding the galaxies together. Primordial vibration, Brahman singing itself into form. And consciousness, Brahman finally waking up to itself within a human body. Every force, every particle, and every law of physics is Brahman playing the grand game of existence by itself, for itself, as itself. We began this series with a question. We end it with the answer. The question was, what is real? The answer is, you are. Not the temporary body that ages, not the drifting mind that worries, and not the fragile personality that fears, but the pure, silent awareness itself, the witnessing presence that has been listening to every single word of this series. That is Brahman. The ancient seers sat in absolute silence 5,000 years ago and asked the exact same question you are asking right now. And they found the same answer you will find when you sit quietly enough to hear it. The universe is not something you are inside of. It is something you are. It always was. It always will be. Tattvamasi, that thou art.